there's plenty to go in the silly season, and we'll be talking more about it, Max, in future videos, of course, about where other drivers will go. But until then, we've got Interlagos, mate, and we've got Ron Dennis saying that his drivers are going to get total equality, and the FAA's actually got someone to scrutinise to make sure that that happens.
That person's otherwise known as a babysitter.
Which basically means that their procedures during normal races aren't good enough, so they need to appoint someone new to make it even better.
We don't trust you, McLaren, to give both drivers equal status, so we're going to put a scrutineer in there to make sure that you actually do. I'm sorry. I think anyone and everyone in the McLaren garage is a professional. Both sides of the garage want to see their guy win the World Championship. I'm sorry, I don't buy into this whole thing about having a scrutiny there. Some, probably a lot of people disagree, but I think it's a slap to McLaren. And you ask any one of those mechanics on either side of the garage, if they give 110% for their driver every Grand Prix, you get, of course we do.
And why do they need more scrutineering? I mean, are you saying that the current scrutineering isn't good enough? Why require that extra person or resources? I don't understand that.
It's got to be PR. It's got to be seen to be doing the right thing. I'm sorry, I just think that's a bit of a slap in the face for a team with very proud history, and I'm not a particular McLaren fan either, but I know when I see something that I don't like, and I think this is a bit humiliating. But either way, for those of you that don't like McLaren or don't like what's going on, I guess you get another level of comfort having an independent body there to oversee things.
Well, we've got Interlagos coming very soon, and mate, I guess now it comes down to the difficult question, which is who's going to win the race, and also who's going to be world champion.
Yeah.
And we made the call a couple of
weeks ago.
Yeah, that we thought Alonso was going to win the world title, and then of course Lewis did very well, and now he's been in the gravel trap. So we've got to now make our tips, mate, for who's going to do well at Interlagos and win the title.
We do, but just to refresh your memory, as far as Pep and I are concerned, our World Championship winners, as mentioned a couple of weeks ago, but we both chose the same thing independently. Alonso, followed by Lewis, followed by Kimi. I guess with what happened in China, that keeps our World Championship tips alive. But mate, who have you chosen for Interlagos? 1, 2 and 3?
Mate, I'm actually calling, funnily enough, Massa to do it again. I thought it was great that Massa won in Brazil.
With those green and yellow overalls last year?
Yeah, he did something that another Brazilian driver has not done yet.
We won't mention his name, but he drives for Honda.
Yes,
okay,
that one.
Right.
But I think that Massa's going to have the fire in his belly, Max. He's going to do well at Brazil and win the race.
All right.
And just the others will sort of fall in place. I think Alonso's going to be second, and Kimi in third. But yeah, Massa to win the race.
Massa to win. Okay.
And therefore Alonso to win the world title, mate. I'm sticking to the call from before.
Sticking firm, mate.
Yeah, I mean, Lewis has got the best car, and he's got a good lead in the championship.
Yeah, 4 crucial points.
I'm actually calling that Lewis won't score too many points during Brazil, and therefore Alonso to be world champion, mate.
Okay.
3 times in a row.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
Triple world champ. Mate, who have you got? You got second and third place there.
Yeah, mate. I've got Lewis obviously to come second in the title, and then Kimi in third. So, I'd love to see Kimi become world champion. 3 drivers could do it, and I would love Kimi to be that driver, but I don't think it's going to happen, mate.
All right, fair enough. Well, as far as my tips, I'll jump in the hot seat.
Yes.
I picked Fernando Alonso to win in Interlagos. This is it for him, just like Lewis Hamilton, I guess. This is it. This is what it all comes down to. But I think Fernando will pull out a blinder at a circuit that Pep and I like, and I'm sure Fernando likes. But Alonso to win and to win the World Championship in P2. Pep and I obviously have a lot of faith in Ferrari management for us to both pick Felipe Massa in our 1 and 2.
Massa's got that local fire, mate. He's got that, you know. He was racing around there when the others were in Europe, you know.
That's true, and who's to say that Massa, not that there's any preferential treatment at Ferrari or any other Formula 1 team, mate.
No.
Who's to say that Massa might be coming second and Kimi coming fourth, and you know Felipe's told to slow down. You know, does he want to let P3 in front? I don't know. So, but Pep and I have picked Massa in our 1 or 2, and P3 I've picked Lewis. So I've picked Lewis to collect 6 points, Alonso to collect 10, and therefore tie the drivers' points in the World Championship, and for it to revert to Fernando Alonso, mate, as the 2007 World Champion. It's a bold call, but I'm picking it.
So we've actually got the same call for Alonso to win the title, and for Lewis obviously to come in second, and Kimi. So
but anything can happen.
Oh,
it usually
mate.
does.
One more race, I still can't believe it. You know, three drivers. It's been a great season, mate.
Oh, it's been fantastic. It's had a bit of everything. Who could have predicted the season that Lewis Hamilton has had?
No.
I mean, for heaven's sake. I mean, I didn't pick him for a win this year. I knew he was strong.
I said he'd have a couple of wins.
Right.
Who called him to be world champion if he does it?
Yeah, I mean, it's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
His rise has been great. I think it's also been spectacular. I don't mean that in a good sense, but the dramas that McLaren have had. We've had between the drivers, we've had the spy scandal this year, of course.
All the off the season, off the racing stuff going on.
We had a driver belt a guy at Toro Rosso, one of his bosses, one of the head honchos, and you know, we've had a bit of everything, a bit of biffo. It's been great on the track. I think everyone.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful season, and to come to the last race with nothing between the 3 top drivers, it's been an end to a pretty exciting season.
Yeah, exactly. So we're actually doing this video a little bit early because Max, you're going on holidays, and so we won't be doing one on the weekend before the race.
Yeah.
So,
but it's been good to do a podcast today because I won't be here, and it'll be strange not to be watching the race at a ridiculous hour of the morning. It'll be sad not to do another podcast on race day, though, mate. Max
will be on a beach in Vanuatu. So anyone who's in Vanuatu, look for him.
Yeah, preferably with a drink in your hand. But guys, it's been a great year, and I'll have a drink for you in Vanuatu.
Yeah.
And I'll see you when I get back.
And of course, during the off season, we're going to be doing lots of videos and things that we've got lots of things in mind, Max.
Yeah, we've got a lot of different ideas, but it's always good to have your ideas as well. So if you've got any burning subject that you want us to do a podcast on, by all means send us an email, and we'll look at all the suggestions we get and do some during the off season.
We will indeed. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.